Frank Martin versus Gervonta Tank Davis in June? That's what sources are telling me. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. Sources ain't told me nothing. But Showbiz the adult, he just came out with this news, and he said that his source told him it's already a done deal. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. We're going to talk about that in this video, but before we do that, make sure you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. Now, like I said, this is coming from Showbiz the adult. He said it, so I'm just letting y'all know, and I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio of exactly what he had to say. But yeah, he confirming that Gervonta Davis will be fighting Frank Martin in June. He says that he knows people that's very close to the situation, and they're not never wrong. So I'm gonna take Showbiz for his word, because I really don't see him as one of these channels that come out and lie for no reason just to get views and things like that. So, you know, I'm going to rock with him. I'm going to take him for his word. He announcing it. He says that his sources are telling him it's already basically a done deal. And when you look at the situation, I mean, who else was Gervonta Davis going to fight? If it's not Ryu Valenzuela, it got to be Frank Martin. Everybody else already fighting. Devin fighting. You got Pitbull Cruz, he already fighting. Rolly fighting. I mean, everybody else is fighting, right? William Zepeda even fight. We know he wasn't going to fight Shakur. That Shakur fight ain't going to be made until maybe next year. I don't see that Shakur fight, if being made no time soon. So we knew what it was. We knew it was only going to be between Frank Martin and Ryu Valenzuela. Now, how do I feel about the Frank Martin fight? Honestly, to keep it a buck, I ain't got no problem with the Frank Martin fight. You know what I'm talking about? Frank Martin definitely brings a different style to the table than all the other opponents that we used to seeing Gervonta Davis in the ring with. You know, I've criticized Tank Davis in the past for continuing to fight flat-foot Mexican fighters. I mean, that's just what it is. No offense to Mexican fighters, but, you know, continuing to fight those fighters that all pretty much have the same style, you know. And Frank Martin, he brings a different style to the table because he has very good footwork. And, you know, Frank Martin, he's slick at times. Now, do I think Martin is a threat to Gervonta Davis? No, I don't. But like I said, it gives him a different look. You know, maybe Tank is going to start fighting different style fighters, right? That's going to prepare him to fight a Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and those type of fighters. And I'm not saying that he's not on their level and he can't fight those fighters now. I'm just saying that he's been in the ring with a certain style of fighter. And sometimes when you continue to fight a certain style of fighter, you might get used to that. So maybe they putting him in the ring with a Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? Once he go ahead and knock out Frank Martin, I think he gonna knock out Frank Martin. But maybe Frank Martin gives him some difficulty with the footwork and the movement and things that Gervonta Davis hasn't seen a long time in the ring, right? And then that's gonna prepare him more better to get in the ring with Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson and some of these other fighters, right? That move a lot or that box a lot. And yeah, Tank can box, but it doesn't defute the fact that he's been in the ring with flat-footed fighters over and over again. And Frank Martin can give him a different look. Now, as far as Frank Martin, do I think that he deserved a Tank fight? Hell no, because he ducked Shakur. Talking about he wanted another little oomph. Well, I ain't gonna hate. I'm glad for him that he getting the fight. You know what I'm talking about? Boxing is not always fair. We see fighters lose and get knocked out and then come back and be in the championship fight their next fight. Look at Rolly Romero. Look at Sebastian Fundora. You know what I'm saying? So boxing ain't always fair, but I like the fight. I ain't got a problem with the fight. It's a cool fight. It's a solid fight. And I mean, like I said, it wasn't really nobody else, especially over there on the PBC, for Tank to fight. We all knew he wasn't finna fight no Conor Ben. Ain't no way that Gervonta Davis was going to go up to 147 pounds and fight Conor Ben. You know what I'm saying? He was trolling Conor Ben. But I also think that he needs to stop doing that shit. Stop calling out these fighters that you know you ain't have no intentions on fighting. You know what I'm talking about? But these fighters get bored, man. Y'all got to understand. Most people, they hella busy from day to day. These fighters, if they don't have a fight coming up, they don't know when they going to fight, man. They get bored. So he probably sitting around on Twitter and he like, man, I'm going to F with everybody, man. I'm going to get a laugh. I'm going to fuck with this clown Conor Ben because I think he a clown. And, you know, I'm going to get him all riled up thinking he going to get a payday with me. Man, Tank wouldn't finna get that PED cheat no payday, and he shouldn't. But anyway, man, Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis, if it is going down, yeah, I'm cool with it. You know, it's a fight that I will buy on pay-per-view. It's a solid fight. You dig? Do I think it's the best fight that can be made in the 135-pound division? Hell no. That fight is Gervonta Davis and Shakur, but you know, we got to see what Shakur going to do. Shakur got one more fight left on his top-ranked contract. And the thing about it is Shakur will be fighting in June also. Shakur going to be fighting his last fight with Top Rank in June. Now, he could re-sign back to Top Rank, and a lot of people think that he's going to re-sign back with Top Rank because he's managed by Jay Prince, and we all know that Jay Prince only do business with Top Rank, and Jay Prince ain't never did no business with Al Heyman, so it's kind of a conflict right there. But we'll see what go down. So yeah, this is a cool fight. I don't got no problem with it. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. You know, do y'all like Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis? Who do y'all got winning the fight? Do you think that Frank Martin can bring something to the table that Tank haven't seen in a long time? Do you think that Frank Martin can give Tank Davis any type of difficulty? You know what I'm saying? These are questions. Can Frank Martin's footwork give Tank Davis any type of difficulty? Can Frank Martin last 8 or 9 or 10 rounds? Can Frank Martin go the distance? You know what I'm saying? These are all questions that we want to see. Can Frank Martin go the distance? Where is this fight going to be placed at? It's probably going to be in Vegas. Is it going to be placed in Vegas? I mean, I would like to see this fight in Texas. I think it'd be dope in Texas because we know that Tank got a huge following anywhere he go. And man, if they can get this in Cowboy Stadium, this will be big. Because Frank Martin, he not from Texas, but he live in Texas. So, yeah. It's a lot of questions to be answered. One thing I do know is they need to announce this fight soon. If they want this fight to be big, they need to announce this fight soon. And PBC, they need to stop announcing fights at the last minute and expecting people to be able to get plane tickets and hotel rooms and pay for these expensive ass fight tickets without giving them time enough to really plan things out. That's a problem in boxing. They keep things a secret and try to hide things until the last minute and then expect all the fans to break their neck to show up and show out. Announce it soon if it's going down. Give the fans more than enough time to plan this out so they can attend or so they can buy the pay-per-view. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Listen, breaking news. I just got off the horn with a source of mine who
has never steered me wrong.
So if this source is wrong, I don't want to be right. Gervonta Tank Davis will be facing the ghost, Frank Martin Jr.